Everyone, so recently you might remember I did a Tommy inspired village setup and I used quite a few Tommy and Flair sets in that and had some of the older figures and families in that setup. So recently I've been wanting to collect some more of the older families. So today I'm going to be unboxing the Evergreen bear grandparents. So I do have quite a lot of bear families, but I don't actually have any grey bears, so these are my first Evergreen bears. I love the pictures on the Flair boxes. So this was the Flair release from 2003, and it says a bit about them on the bottom. So we have grandfather Ernest Evergreen and grandmother Primrose Evergreen. So Ernest is Sylvania's great inventor. He locks himself away in his shed for days on end whenever he has an idea for some gadget or other. It must be said that not all Ernest's inventions have been a success, and many of them don't seem to work at all. Aww. And then Primrose is Sylvania's weather girl with an instinct for what tomorrow's weather will bring. If her ears itch, it will be sunny. If her toes itch, it will rain. If her nose itches, it will snow. Ernest jokes that if Primrose itches all over, it will be because she's caught measles. How funny. They seem really sweet. And I think even though they are grandparent figures, I think they are still probably like normal Sylvanian size. Whereas in other families, the grandparents are a little bit smaller than the parents. But with the bears are really big anyway. Like the parents be really big, like quite a bit taller, like the timber top bears are. So the grandparents are probably like normal adult sized. Whereas in other families, like the older siblings and the grandparents are the same size. So that's interesting to see. I think with the older families there definitely was more variety in the sizes of the Sylvanians, but I think nowadays there are more that are just like the same size for whatever animal. Like I remember the koalas, they were quite small compared to other families, and the foxes, the Slidales, they're quite tall. So with different types of animals they were different sizes, but I think now there's quite a lot of similar ones until we've got the giraffes and the penguins, which are obviously completely different shapes. So yeah, it's good to see them bringing more different sizes, because they probably thought it's easier to have like the same body shape for most animals. But back then there was more variety. So now let's open them. So here they are, and we've got a catalogue. So this will be a new catalogue I've never seen before, because this is from a year before I was born. So we have the bus on the front. I have the green one. So this will be interesting to see what sets are out at that time in 2003 and how much of it is the same to later years. Oh, you know what I've seen straight away? The hound dogs. I really want them. So quite a few of these families I do have, like the Dalmatians, the Fairbanks, the Underwood Badgers, the Moss Reindeer, the Wadlingtons, and the Wildwoods. Oh, the Whiskers family. Cute. I haven't got those. I think they're so different to the other families, so they got pink ears. So cool. Oh, and look, here we have the Evergreen bear family and babies. So I'll have to find them now that I've got the grandparents. Then we've got some furniture sets. So it's a lot of the like cottage ones, cottage kitchen, cottage bathroom. Then later we had the country kitchen and country bathroom. Then what other sets did we have? Again, we've got Oakwood Manor House and the Caravan and Pony. So they were in the other one I was looking at the other day on the ballet lesson set. Oh, these sets are cool. Little like figure sets. Tea party, that's really sweet. I really want that one. Stable boy, I've never seen that. So it's the Beagle Dog brother with like a wheelbarrow, and it looks like he's got some apples to feed the horses with. Carry cases. Primrose nursery. The nursery toilets. I really want them just because so they'd match with the nursery, because I have rainbow nursery toilets, I think. And I don't actually have rainbow nursery, so that's quite funny. And also the nursery and slide set. Do quite want that as well. And look, House of Brambles department store. I really want that. That or Applewood department store. I think they're both pretty similar. But that's really rare now, especially like complete. Very hard to find. Oh, and Antonia's Gymkhana set in the stable. Oh, and there's more ponies on this one. So on the other one we were looking at, we had Strawberry and Nutmeg, but there was also Beauty the foal and what does that say? Beachy. Beachy the pony. Well, I haven't seen those before. So there's actually so many ponies and foals. And then they stopped doing them, which is really sad. But wow, what a great time to collect. So now let's have a look at Ernest and Primrose Evergreen. And also they're not attached in with elastic. It's like a different type of band. Not like just like rubber bands. It's a different sort. So here we have Ernest. Well, I've got Christopher Appleblossom around here, so we'll get him over here to compare. Oh wow, Ernest is really big. He's actually quite a bit taller than he's even taller than the tops of Christopher's ears, even higher than the top of his tail. So yeah, Ernest is definitely a big boy. And then compared to a child, the top of Freya's ear is like up to his eye. Wow, so yeah, definitely bigger than normal grandparents, because he's even taller than the parents. And then we have his wife, Primrose. I really love her dress. So yeah, I got these on eBay. I can't remember if I said that or not already. She's got a scarf. Quite a few of the grandparents have scarves, which is good. Keeps them warm. Her dress is really pretty. I love it. And then, of course, what all the grandparents have, apart from the raccoons, because they have a motorbike, we've got the glasses. And also what's interesting is the inside of this box is pink, whereas it's normally green, or like a picture. So interesting to have a pink background in the box. So here are Primrose's pink glasses and the band. There we go. Perfect. The band looks quite stretched, but I'm guessing it's because of the age, that it's like 20 years old. Wow, that's weird to think. These are 20 years old, and it was only a year before I was born. That is mad. And then we have brown glasses for Ernest. Although I've got some of my Sylvanians, I think it's the periwinkle rabbit grandfather. He's wearing pink glasses because over the years the glasses do weaken a bit of the arms because they are very thin and some of them had broken. But then I'd contacted the shop and they had some spare glasses, so I was able to get some spare ones, but they only had pink. So I had pink glasses for Mr. Periwinkle. So here are his brown glasses. There we go. Perfect. Because the arms on his do look really thin. But as long as I don't touch them too much, and I won't, I'll leave them on him now. So hopefully they should be fine. Because they've got quite big noses, it's kind of hard to keep them actually around their eyes. They kind of rise up a bit because where their nose is there. Oh, I love them so much. I'm so happy with them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!